Have you ever wondered what happens behind the closed doors of Dubai's most secretive chocolate factory? This viral sensation that's taken over TikTok with over 100 million views isn't just made in someone's kitchen. It's produced through a precisely engineered manufacturing process that few have ever witnessed. In this exclusive factory tour, we reveal every step that transforms raw cacao beans and premium pistachios into the chocolate bar that's become so scarce that shops are limiting purchases worldwide. From the specialized molds to the custom machinery designed specifically for this unique confection, you're about to see what makes this $40 chocolate bar worth every penny. The journey to create Dubai's viral chocolate begins thousands of miles from the gleaming skyscrapers of the UAE in the lush equatorial regions where cacao trees flourish under precise environmental conditions. Let's step inside the receiving dock of Fixed Dessert Chocolatier. Large burlap sacks of premium cacao beans are being unloaded from climate-controlled shipping containers. These aren't just any cacao beans, they're carefully selected specimens from Ghana's western regions, Ecuador's coastal farms, and Indonesia's fertile volcanic soils. As we observe the receiving process, quality control inspectors move methodically through the shipment, taking samples from each batch. The beans undergo a remarkably stringent assessment process that examines every aspect of their potential under specialized lighting panels that reveal even the slightest imperfections. Workers with trained eyes assess each bean's size, coloration, and surface texture. A supervisor explains that this initial inspection is just the beginning. Beans that pass this first screening will undergo further sensory evaluation, where their distinct aroma profiles determine their fate. The factory floor buzzes with activity as approved beans move to the roasting department. Here, custom-built roasting machines maintain precise temperature control throughout the process. A technician monitors digital displays showing real-time temperature curves. Our roasting process is calibrated to the exact specifications of each bean origin, he explains while adjusting parameters on a touchscreen. A variation of just 2 degrees can dramatically transform the flavor compounds that develop. Some beans require just 15 minutes of carefully controlled heat, while others undergo nearly an hour of roasting to unlock their complex flavor potential. After achieving the perfect roast, the beans move to the winnowing station, where specialized machinery tackles a crucial separation process. The outer shells, now brittle from roasting, must be removed while preserving the valuable nibs inside. The winnowing machines employ calibrated air currents that lift away the lighter shells, while the heavier nibs fall onto collection belts below. This precise separation achieves a remarkable 98.7% pure nib yield, significantly exceeding standard industry rates and ensuring minimal waste of these premium ingredients. The exposed nibs now contain the essence of what will become Dubai's famous chocolate. They travel via enclosed conveyor systems to the grinding department, where the transformation from solid to liquid begins. First, they encounter a series of progressively finer grinding plates. What starts as small cacao pieces gradually becomes a thick paste as cell walls break down and natural oils release. This isn't a quick process. It takes approximately 72 hours of continuous grinding to achieve the signature smooth texture that Dubai chocolate demands in the mixing department. The liquid cacao mass flows into temperature-controlled vats where the chocolate begins to take its final form. Here, precise amounts of other key ingredients join the cacao premium milk powder that adds creaminess, carefully measured sugar that balances the natural bitterness, and a proprietary blend of emulsifiers that ensure perfect consistency. Technicians monitor the mixing process with scientific precision, taking samples every 30 minutes to verify that the chocolate meets exact specifications. What sets this chocolate apart from countless others is the exacting formula that governs its creation. The final chocolate base contains precisely 43% cacao content, a ratio determined after extensive consumer testing to create the ideal balance between rich chocolate flavor and approachable sweetness. This specific percentage has proven to be the perfect foundation for the distinctive fillings that made the product go viral across social media platforms worldwide. As the chocolate reaches its optimal consistency, it moves through insulated pipes to the next production zone. Temperature control remains critical. Even minor fluctuations could compromise the chocolate's crystal structure and affect its signature snap and mouthfeel. The base chocolate now has the ideal texture, smooth enough to coat the tongue perfectly while firm enough to provide structural integrity for the filled products that will soon be created. Beyond the chocolate production area lies a zone protected by reinforced glass where the true magic happens, the creation of Dubai chocolate's legendary filling. The global pistachio shortage has sent prices soaring from $7.65 to over $10.30 per pound, threatening the very ingredient that gives this chocolate its distinctive character and raising concerns about how the factory can maintain consistency when its star ingredient faces increasing scarcity. The journey begins with the arrival of premium pistachios from three primary sources: Iran, Turkey, and California. These regions are renowned for producing nuts with the ideal oil content and flavor profile essential for the chocolate's signature taste. The pistachios arrive in specialized climate-controlled containers designed to preserve their delicate natural oils and prevent oxidation that would compromise flavor. Factory workers meticulously inspect each batch, rejecting any nuts that show signs of discoloration or improper development. The floor resembles a scientific laboratory more than a traditional kitchen. Workers in this section wear specialized gloves and hairnets, following strict hygiene protocols as they monitor the pistachio processing. Unlike many commercial operations that add external oils to achieve a creamy consistency, this facility relies solely on the pistachio's natural oils. Industrial grinders crush the nuts into a smooth paste through a carefully calibrated process that prevents overheating, a critical factor in preserving the nut's delicate flavor compounds. The pistachios are naturally high in oil, which contributes to the creamy texture, eliminating the need for extra oil, explains a production manager through the glass barrier. The pistachio cream that emerges has a rich, vibrant color and aroma that fills the production area. Some batches receive minimal additions of salt, sweetener or vanilla to enhance their natural flavor profile, though the exact formula remains closely guarded in a separate section of the facility. Another critical component takes shape: the angel hair pastry, known as kadif in Middle Eastern cuisine. This traditional ingredient provides the chocolate's distinctive textural element that helped catapult it to viral fame. The kadif arrives from a specialized factory dedicated to producing this delicate pastry made of thin dough threads. Workers carefully inspect each delivery before beginning the transformation. The kadif preparation begins with an overnight soak in a precisely formulated sugar syrup. After soaking, workers gently separate the strands by hand, a painstaking process that cannot be fully automated without risking damage to the delicate threads. The smaller the pieces, the better they integrate with other components of the filling, notes the production supervisor, pointing to a worker demonstrating the careful separation technique. Once prepared, the kadif is spread on specialized baking trays drizzled with precisely measured melted butter and enters custom ovens where it toasts at exactly 350 degrees. At 175 degrees Celsius for a carefully timed 10 to 15 minute period during toasting, workers stir the kadif at precisely timed intervals to ensure even browning, a step that proves critical to achieving the signature crunch that made this chocolate famous on social media. The texture's importance cannot be overstated. Even slight variations in crispness would compromise the sensory experience that millions of consumers now expect. The third crucial component comes from yet another specialized production area, the tahini sauce. Made from sesame seeds that undergo a meticulous roasting process, this element adds the nutty depth that complements the pistachio cream. The roasted seeds transform into a smooth paste that will bind with the other ingredients to create the filling's distinctive mouthfeel. The three components finally converge at a specialized mixing station, where technicians follow an exacting protocol to combine 62% pistachio cream, 28% kadif, and 10% tahini. These proportions were determined only after 127 different test iterations. The mixing process itself requires precise timing and temperature control to maintain the textural integrity of each ingredient while creating a cohesive whole. From raw ingredients to finished filling, this process spans 36 hours, a testament to the care invested in creating a product that appears deceptively simple but requires extraordinary precision. The batch undergoes rigorous quality control checks before receiving approval to move forward to the assembly area. where it will unite with the chocolate base as demand for this viral chocolate continues to skyrocket. Retailers have begun implementing rationing systems, limiting the number of bars customers can purchase in a single transaction. This scarcity management reflects the extraordinary challenge manufacturers face in scaling production while maintaining the precision we've seen throughout their process. The limited availability has even sparked a black market, with opportunistic resellers offering bars at inflated prices and reports of smuggling operations moving product across borders. These extreme measures underscore how traditional flavors, combined with manufacturing excellence, have created not just a dessert, but a global phenomenon that transcends typical consumer behavior. Next time you spot this chocolate, remember it represents both culinary artistry and production ingenuity.